Greetings and greetings and superheroes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Silvertown coming to you live on Monday. Yes, we are starting up a new stream schedule, so we're going to be doing City Heroes on Monday, Icarus on Tuesday, and Wednesday Helldivers 2. So get a blanket of all type of genre to go on, and along with EverQuest, and that's it. So with that being said, hopefully you'll like the show. We're doing the second episode of It's a Villain's Life, so to speak. So this is the second episode of it, and we're starting off with our villain, Silvra Moonstalker, which is a mastermind robotic controller. And we're just going to go through and level up with this character, have a lot of fun with it, and take it as far as we can. And if you guys clamor that you want to see another hero type build, we'll do that as well. So with that being said, let's get started into this character's gameplay and role. We're going to go eventually Vigilante with this character. So we're starting off as villain, and we're going to go to Vigilante. So we'll see how far we get with it as we go. Anyhow, here we go. Let's get into the gaming. So this is the old game City Heroes from 1999 that we're seeing here. I went through and I customized my UI settings so that it looks much better. And you can see what I've been doing. It's kind of nice. They gave us the ability jump, the extra jumping for super jump. Right away, so our movement is much better. So we're just sitting here just trying to figure out where we're gonna go. Okay, contacts. So I'm gonna get my contacts up and start doing more missions. Okay. The Hearts of Darkness, Heroic Measures, Dollface Devices. You are required to submit yourself before Dollface and endure her dastardly scheme. So far you have managed to fall Zypher's foolish plan, which isn't saying much. I am unaware of what her plan will entail, but I doubt it will be pleasant. Okay, we'll handle it. We'll handle Dollface like I did with Zypher. You would do well to know that your arrogance, no matter how far it has brought you thus far, will unlikely be the cause of your ultimate failure. Dollface has been given special privileges by other Patreon, so do not be surprised if there are more than meets the eye to her physical personal plan. Now go, she awaits you. And I leave the contact. And now we go talk to Dollface at the Port Oaks. So I'll fly there with my super jump. So super jump, you just hold the button, you go higher and higher and higher and stuff, and you can stay in the air indefinitely now with the double jump ability, which is really nice. It's a really good superpower. It's not as fast as super speed or flight, but you'll still get you to where you need to go. And this is the first movement power I took. Yep. But only lasts for so long, though. Alright. How far am I so far? I'm in Port Oaks right now. I am level 11. You may think you were so smart to blow up those longbows, but I have you know that I am as smart as I am as cute. Wow, that's terrible. She does not look cute in any way. She looks terrifyingly ugly. Oh, the sailor outfit and the cat on the shoulder. Come on, seriously? You could have done much better than that. We're going to have some fun with getting you into trouble with the police. Yep, I'm calling the cops on you. Okay. I can see why she's calling the cops on me. With the way she looks, yeah, definitely. We have to get the cops on her. I'm playing the hero, Dollface. Cops don't arrest heroes. Oh, I get it. She's the secret villain shopper. disguised as the hero. Oh, that's so funny. What? What are you gonna do? Mind control them? No. Wait, what? What do you mean, mental time bomb? Whoops. I didn't read that last part. Oh well. The thing is that I'm going to make your brain blow up in the next hour. Or was it a day? I'm so upset with you, I don't even remember anymore. You are supposed to go and fight some Arachnos guys to get the activator safety word, and then bring it to Dean Yu at the university so he can remove the mental bomb. But you screwed it all up. So I need to get this word from John Yu. Yeah, but it wasn't going to tell you that John Yu could fix it, because then you would just fix the bomb. You were supposed to fight Arachnos guys to get put in jail forever. However, I don't like playing with you, Silver Moonstalker. You're really ruined everything. Arachnos agents, then Dean Yu. Got it. I give no fucks. I'll fight anybody for the fun of it. Alright. Defeat 3 Arachnos agents in Port Oaks. Yeah, cat girls. I now gotta find the Arachnos agents. Aw, that's adorable. They deactivated my robots. While he's trying to hit me, I'll pull out my bots and kick his ass. They all get buffed up, and now they're just destroying them. Goodbye. I fired a laser shot on my back. Well, that worked. So I just gotta find them around in this area real quick. They're the creepy guys in black outfits, I guess. And where are they? There's so many of them that are hard to find. Ah, there we go. Oh, I got a crowd of people chasing me. Well, there's a couple of them. That's adorable. I pulled him, the one guy out of the group. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so go to university and cap Diablo and cap Diablo. Ah, damn, I gotta go there. All right. Oh, I forgot to hit my double jump button. Yeah, I can actually fall to my death with this power because it only gives you a limited number of jumps before it cuts out. There it goes. Alright, so we go to the next zone. Level 8 through 14. Aw, how cute, demons. Jump, 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 jump. I'm jumping. Alright. Alright, that's it. Talk to the guy. Now, let's see, mission. Oh, talk to the university guy. Okay, where is he? He is way over there. Damn. At least I can actually fly with this power somewhat. I know. Alright, we made it to the building. Alright, turn off my powers because I'm going to need the energy. I haven't been able to use my midnight midnight sphere yet against anything in the game so far. Alright, what is the meaning of this? If I plan on receiving the grant money from those investor people are putting together, I'm going to need to publish those papers in precious journals before they do. I would hope the reason for you bothering me is far more important than that. I got myself a mental time bomb in my head. A mental time bomb? I've seen a number of people here invest all manner of devices from the salvage that they've acquired through the fighting and the scum that litters the streets, but I've never heard of a mental time bomb before. I have a deactivation phrase right. I have the deactivation phrase right here. Deactivation phrase. What on earth are you blathering on about? Let me see this. Janwoo looks at the paper and a smile curling around the sides of his mouth, and then looks very stone-faced for a moment later. Well, this is very serious indeed. This phrase, ego sum res fragilite, definitely has the ability to remove the common everyday mental time bomb, you see. It's Neo-Latin for better than a faker. This was the old way of saying things. Haters gonna hate. I like that. That's actually pretty funny. However, this will not help with the mental time bomb in the head of the one the superpower types. No, you need more than that. Hurry, my head could blow up at any moment. In order for you to deactivate it, you will need to think of a phrase, ego sum res fragilante, whilst you dispatch a good number of ludus that have been making my job very difficult as of late. Oh, I get it. He's making us do a quest mission, basically a milk run for him, of eliminating cultists. And of course, there will be interfering with the mental deactivationing. I think that's what I heard a group down south in the Devil's Coattails talking about just that. Go knock around a number of those lattice, and if you should be you should be right on the rain, right as the rain. Oh, sorry, having a hard time reading with these glasses. Not helping very well. Woo, thanks. I might have actually lived another day. I got suckered into beating down more villains for the fun of it, and I don't mind. Honestly, I like beating down villains and heroes. I like. No more Batman for you, buddy. So we're gonna take this all the way to the city. Let's see, can I hit that boat? Can I hit that boat? Can I hit that boat? No. Just close. If I had double jump active, I would have been able to get it. Let's just super jump our way right into the middle of them and blow them up. Here we go. Boom. Ooh, just barely missed that. So I gotta dispatch them from this area, huh? So I'm beating up creatures now. This is funny. Got killed. I got a lot of knockback on my abilities. This is so fun. Ooh, gremlins. Come over here. Let's play. Just cleaning up the garbage. You want to use electricity on my boys? It doesn't work. Yeah, they're just two of them are just doing this amount of damage. It's hilarious. My healing is actually pretty good, though. Okay, healer dies first. Okay. Contact Dr. Graves. Congratulations on your stunning victory over Dollface's heinous plan. I was quite worried that your head was going to blow up at any moment, possibly causing an explosion in rivaling that of your ego. That is so great. Oh, the pride you have earned for beating her at her own trick is, well, stupendious indeed. Okay, with your resounding triumph of Dollface's plan, you'll now move on to Crosscut's personal project. I am quite certain that your cunning and expert intelligence will surely allow you to bypass whatever simple plan and shortcut he has in store for you. Yes, I am sure I can handle whatever he can dish out. Well, I'm quite certain he believes he has some. You should be able to make it through this by the skin of your teeth. Do not worry, for he's waiting for you as we speak. Oh, and one other thing, Silver Moonstalker. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Well, that's nice. He's rooting for me. Okay. He's in Port Oaks. You had me come all the way out here to play with these guys, and then I have to run back with my tail between my legs to get to the damn ferry again. Oh, dirty mongoose, you. So we're gonna make our way back. And I'm just going through the mission solo right now, just finding out what's going on and having fun, wreaking havoc as I go. Whee! Where's my bots? Did I leave them behind? Nope, they're just coming the long way. Okay, Port Oaks. Back to Port Oaks. Well, my classic edginess is robotic. The robotic funk. Let's see, contact, mission, endure the sarcastic nature of this plan. Hope to live another day, yay. Ooh, am I going to fight the Third Reich? Am I going to fight the Third Reich? That'll be a lot of fun. They're usually hidden underground these days. Okay, from the tracks and the dark stains leading down the entryway to these caves, you're pretty certain this is where Crosswork will be found. Okay. Turn off my movement power. Don't need it in these small, short corridors. Oh god, I have to deal with snakes again. Not the snakes. Go away, go away. I need reinforcements. Yeah. Oh no. It's in danger mode. Alright, let me see. Do I have any my bad. Wrong one. Enhancements. Yeah, I do. There we go. That should give him enough health for right now. Also give him a little bit of energy boost. What a lovely look, Silver Moonstalker. Green and definitely your color. Get to the point. Cost cut. Oh, but that's when my friends no longer sing those adorable wobbles of pleasure. Don't you and I'll do anything for you to stop. But if you like, I'll do that for you, since you're the one of my favorites. Today we're going to play a little game. Game I like to call hide and seek. I'll drizzle a rather delicate perfume all over you with a blend of notes such as mahogany and rose hips and orphan tears. You may not have a nose for the aroma, but it soothes the savage snake. Your evil plan is to spray me with perfume? No, that was just something I felt would make you happy, Silver Moonstalker. But you are happy now, aren't you? Tell me I make you happy, since you are the silly hero in my game. All you need to do is use the little vial of anthem that I have in my back, in the back of the caves. You see how devilishly frightening it is? Yes. Why don't you why is anti-venom supposed to be scary? I'm missing some of the words. I can just have a hard time reading it. My glasses are not good at this type font. Anyways, you silly little hero. How else are you supposed to live through the venom coursing through your veins? Venom? What venom? The kissy juice my snake friends just implanted on you before you talked with one of them, of course. Slush, slush. You can thank me later, Silver Moonstalker. Why not after you find the anti-venom? Yes? You don't mind if I tag along with you and watch, do you? I like to watch. How dare. Forget it. I'll deal with you later. Oh, this is so funny. It's like, would you like to play a game, guy? What series is that from? Can't remember that series. Saw. From Saw itself. That's the type of mentality this guy has. Okay, let's see. I gotta go over there. So they're all friends right now because I smell like them. But once I trigger this, they're not going to be friendly. Okay. Clear out these caves first. Damn, he's just... Got him. Very nice. I'm just kind of looking around right now, trying to find extra kills. It's always good to clear out the zone if you can for the extra experience. Oh, miss. Okay. So that was it. Probably not enough much. I need to go over and level up. There we go. Alright, I got protector bots, finally. Maintenance drone looks interesting. So far I got, this is my kit, healing, debuff that I can cast on someone directly that has 3 negative to hit debuffs on it. And Howling Twilight, which raises the dead. Then my DPS is Laser Blaster and drones. And everything to keep the drones up. Plus movement, super jump so far. I have enough into other stuff to make it much better. So I got protector bots. So that should give me 3 regular bots now. Or I thought so. Level 12 is when I get it. Ah, there it is. No. It was someone else. Ah, evil. Oh, the protector bot is the 3rd bot I get at this level. Ah, gay. Nice shielding. I can take this charm out because it does very little damage. Alright, so we got the... Everybody's playing a mind controller practically. It is a good class. And then empty out that. So my infamy goes up, and then let's see. Let's see what I need to buy real quick. Okay, what can I get for this guy? Let's do to hit debuffs to make it more solid for that. So let's go with that. Then let's go for the 2 endurance recovery abilities because it's important to get this endurance up. I'm gonna slot this for 6 slots endurance. It's overkill, but it gives me a shit ton of endurance recovery, which I need for this build in the end for end game purposes. So I make sure to get that to where I can get it to work best at. So let's try this. There we go. So as you can see, Darkest Night has 3D hit debuffs. It's kind of down in power because of its level rating here is different than what my level is. Kind of sucks. But it'll get better as soon as I get more in infamy. So let's see. Dr. Graves. Okay. I have assessed the details of what Crosscut put the hero you through. Although you survived, it would appear as if Crosscut's plan succeeded as he had planned. This round goes to Crosscut. Do not frown, Silvra Moonstalker. You're still ahead of for now until it's over, until our final event. That is all right. It's a shame you made it through Crosscut's ordeal. I've expected far more from him. Quite literally. I was expecting for far, far more. However, what's done is done. I doubt you'll make it through the final ordeal, though you see Omnicore was quite delightful to hear that you would be playing the role of hero in her upcoming plan. This should prove to be most interesting. I've beat the rest. I'll beat her. Oh, we'll see about that, won't we? You know what procedure meeting her at a specified location. I'm sure that she'll be waiting with bells on. Oh, great. So I go to the next, I go to Cap. So I gotta go to the ferry to get to Cap. So select the task, and it's only 300 yards from us. That's nice. Makes it a lot easier than most other missions. Alright, let's see. From the looks of it, Omnicore appears to have set up this test environment as some sort of technological house of heroes. Find some means of letting her know you're here. Oh, that's fun. I'm assuming they're just going to appear on me once I click this. It's too obvious. Okay. Yeah, I can't really read that fast. There's gauntlet and stuff coming after me. Looks like still talking about more tests, more fight, die. This is the gist of what I can get of it. Something being jammed. Getting help from Arachnos. So, which way do I go? Not there. Oh, there we go. So going further, deeper into the spider's lair, so to speak. Kind of check around my environment. Clicking on a terminal is never a good idea. More sample robots coming out to greet me. I'm just trying to find the clickies that are around here. Okay. Let's take a look back. Maybe something spawned behind us. So we clicked on the terminal over here. I wonder if they have this mission fixed. Ah, thank you for the rate of 6. I'm just trying to figure out this mission. For some odd reason, it's not progressing the way it's supposed to. I vaguely remember this mission from the old days. Something's supposed to show up and attack. I think I'm in the wrong spot now. Probably spawn back up at the top. So I'm going to run back to back and see if we can find it at least. Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah. Figured as much. Okay, let's go down down the way and see if we can re-trigger some more. Hello, how's it going, man? Yep, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. That's really awesome of you. I'm just trying to figure out where the rest of these things are so I can get the bots to sick them. They gotta heal. I knocked him on his butt. Robot Murder Massacre, film at 11. Yay. Oh, wow. Yep, I'm in for it now. What? I happened to beat them all at once? Because I got this guy? Wow. Oh, you are responsible for this. I don't know how you did it, but you did this. I vow to keep failing at beating me. Mark my words, Silver Moonstalker. I will kill you. I will. It's good to have a goals, Omnicore. That's funny. I happened just to randomly kick, target closest mob, and he happened to be the first mob on the list. And instead of having to kill all these things and go through them one at a time, I just took him out, and it was all that was needed. That was hilarious. Oh. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but I'll give it a try. Invigilum? Is that how you pronounce it? Invigilum? Thank you for the first comments and chats. I really appreciate it. And the raid that you brought in to show off. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's see. Where are we going to next? Endure Omnicore's master plan. Contact. Okay. I saw those robotic creations Omnicore had created, Silvra, Moonstalker. They were nigh unstoppable. I do not know what trickery you used to bypass them, but I tell you this, when I find out, there will be hell to pay. That's funny. Okay. We have now come to the end of our trials, Silver Moonstalker. This is our final test will be, and it has been always the true competition. Everything that has come before has solely been for entertainment and for our faceless benefactor. Before you began sputtering and proclaiming all of your wins, now that if you waste your time spewing invectives and proclaiming all of your wins, know that if you waste your time spewing incentives and the like, you will have less time to complete. I am sure you'll appreciate your chosen hunting grounds, the destroyed husk of what was once known as Galaxia City. As we speak, Arachnos is launching a full-scale assault on the place, attempting to procure the remnants of the meteors left over from its destruction. You will assault both Arachnos and the heroes combined. No sweat. I was looking for something interesting. The rules are quite simple. You have to try. You and the others are tasked with the raining down utter destruction upon the locations. For every Arachnos agent killed, you will be granted 1 point. For every hero killed, you'll be granted 50. I would suggest you and your forces on Arachnos agents, however. I suggest you focus on Arachnos forces, however. The hero presence in Galaxia City is far lower than it once was. You will be at direct competition with your fellow contestants, and the memorandum on killing each other is still in effect. If you kill one of your fellow rivals, you will be docked 100 points. Let us begin the culling games. Wow. So this is like the suffering, what is it, suffering games, or what do they call that from the movies? Trying to remember it. Okay, there we go. Just getting the correct portion. There we go. 9 point, about a mile out. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm butchering the reading of this. It's my glasses. It's hard to see the font on the screen, so I can't really read it too well. That's why I'm going slowly with reading, and I'm making mistakes. But I'm trying my best. It's that I need new glasses again. My eyesight has changed. And I also gotta go and get a level up. Oh well. I already did. Dr. Graves has promised power, and you intend to collect. You must win the killing game. Alright. Let's just walk around and start slaughtering everything and everyone in my path. So that's the entrance. So, okay. Let us dwaddle. You have been given the rules and the scoring, and the agents Ragnos are here and are currently being intercepted by your fellow contestants. How scores been kept? I shall be recording the events of the killings in the game so far. Our benefactors are persuaded from the remote location at the far end of the arena. We will be observing the action from multiple vantage points in the area, and your progress will be noted on the scoring. Once the killing game has reached its conclusion, the highest score will be declared the winner. I'm ready. Wish you good luck, but let's be honest, I hope you fail. With that, I'll see you when you are done. What? What the heck? Why? Oh, that is a hero. Gotta heal up my crew. Okay. So I have to go up and around the left. Just blast them away. I can't go that way. This is just so funny. They're just walking one at a time in, getting slaughtered by these shots. Radiation healer. Yeah, it's going to do so much. Is that the wall over there? Yeah, that's the wall. Wait for bots to get over here. run, or what's going to do? Alright. So we're going to need to go down, I believe. This is interesting. A little damage to one robot, not much. I love how they ignore me. As long as my bots take aggro, it's just so funny. Watch them just getting slaughtered. Later on, the NPCs will all come at once instead of one at a time like this, where you can single them out and pull them and kill them off like this. It's just so easy to just kill them at this low of a level, but it'll change. So you don't want to get too used to the low level stuff that you're seeing here, where they're just kind of like coming at you one at a time, because you can pick them out from groups. They will come at you in large groups, and you have to have some CC for a lot of these later fights. So that's why I'm kind of having a good laugh at the lower level fights, because it's unlike what it comes later at level 30 plus. Where is he? Okay, this is fun. Don't tell me he's up on one of these buildings. Try to see if I can spot him. Definitely not over here. No, definitely not down here. Just looking at the point of interest. It should have been around here somewhere. Okay. Okay, finally it shows up. Guess I had to open up much of the map as I could in order to have a good idea where he's hidden at. There we go. Oh, he doesn't show up. That's why. It was the guy that I went to originally, but he wasn't coming up as a targetable character. I'm not sure what you mean, Graves. Silver Moonstalker. What's the meaning of this? You were witness defeating a total of 5 heroes in the area. Our previous intel indicated that you were not even that there were not even 5 heroes patrolling Galaxy City, and yet the heroes appeared, each of them cut down by your hand. The other contestants did not encounter a single hero during the course of the trial. Explain. I guess I'm just lucky, Graves. I beat those heroes with nothing but my own power. Dr. Graves begins to grind his teeth. His fists are clenched too tightly to almost expect him to lash out at you. Your method of defeating the heroes that confronted you is not in question. What is in question is how and why they appeared right in front of you for no apparent reason. You should not have won this game, Silver Moonstalker. So how I won then, unless you have evidence of foul play? Your existence in and itself is evidence of foul play, Silver Moonstalker. Dr. Graves trembles with rage for a while longer and then slumps. Very well. This is not the outcome I desired nor expected, and yet I can find no fault in your actions based on the recordings I have seen. As much as it pains me to admit it, Moonstalker, you have done it. You have won the killing game. Fantastic. I'll collect my reward and be on. I'll collect my reward in the aisles and see you soon, Graves. Wow. Oh, that is funny. Yeah, it's really funny. Oh man, that's actually pretty classical. Okay, contact. All right, level up. So, Silver Moonstalker, despite my best efforts to have you managed and earn a place at our benefactor's side, I would congratulate you, but I fear to do would profane my very being. I do not know what you did in Galaxy City, Silver Moonstalker, but I know you have committed an act outside of the rules. I know your victory was somehow stolen. You remain the winner of the killing game. But when I learn how you managed to pull this off, I will hunt you down, and I will make you wish you never had set foot in the Rogue Isles. This is my cunning friend. This is my promise. Oh, I love that. I just ruined his game, and he's really pissed off. That is just so classical of a villain. Alright, time to go level up. I gotta change my costume a little bit. I want to put a little red into it, but I forgot how to select the tiles for specific parts being turned red. I might have to look at that in a little bit. But I also like leveling up. Know what I mean? Quartermaster's here. Where is the Arbiter? The Arbiter is here. Alright, I will train for another level. 2 advancement slots. Alright, so I only need 5 powers in this one. That means 1 ability there for more healing. Definitely put it in the protector bot. I'll need that. So I'll need healing and damage. Let's see if I have anything for that. Yes, I do. Don't have healing, so that saves me 1 on healing, and I can get 1 more blue for the best upgrade in blue. Bestest upgraded blue. Endurance is very important. At least try to level up that to 5 or 6. But I prefer to level up to full 6 for the full engagement of that I need. So buy 1. And buy 1. That leaves me enough for nothing. But at least I got the 2 that I need. Yeah, it's really hard to get enhancements. Next one I'll do Twilight and Stamina for the next 2. So that way I have 4 Stamina. Alright, we got that level up. Finally got 1 level up. Can I level up 1 more time? Did I get 2 level ups? No, I didn't. Only got 1. Alright, so do I have the robot that I need? For 13? No, it's not this level. How about number 2? Because I know I'm going to get a 3rd basic minion soon. Alright, so no. Alright, contact. We introduced new contacts? The radio. Alright, let's see. Do I have the radio? Yes, I do. It's Port Oaks and Capagua. We are where in... We gotta go to Port Oaks. The reason why I'm not doing the cap stuff is that's next. That's after this. I want to make sure that I keep finishing off the Port Oaks stuff, so I finish that all off. And Port Oaks is a very lively area to fight in. I like it. Alright, so he's over there. That's what double jump does. Allows me to keep jumping in midair so I stay flying as long as possible. And he's just a radio on a car. It's hilarious. Okay, you're listening to the radio where we're told you about it as plays top 40 hits from the mainland. When a new announcer breaks into the middle of the song. You may not know what you're hearing. You may think you're going crazy, but man, oh man, even if you are crazy, it doesn't change the fact that you aren't really listening to the one and true station for villain information radio. Free opportunity. That's right. We are the radio of free opportunity, home of the best information for villains with the right inclination. We have a special dedication going on right now for Silver Moonstalker. According to our callers, those zealous misfits called the Lost have their hands on their new mystery drug that's been causing quite a outbreak over in Paragon City. But what I want to know is why should they get all the money? So Silver Moonstalker, if you're listening, if you were to steal the new drug from the Lost and deliver it to the drop-off points in Paragon City, that reward would be yours for the taking. Just keep an eye out for the longbow. They may be waiting to crash the party. Now, back to our music programming with some forgettable artists. Some forgettable artists who could, I'm trying to read that, who no one will ever remember in a year. Oh, damn, that's broke. The radio begins to play music again. You look around, but it seems as if no one else has heard the announcer. Steal the outbreak drug. Let's do it. The voice of the radio of free opportunity is quiet, but you remember what it said. If you steal the drug outbreak from the Lost, then it can take the drop-off points and take the money for yourself. Let's go do it. Let's bust some skulls. Let's go bust the Lost Skulls. Or, in this case, the Lost Boys. Oh, I forgot. I didn't turn it on. Darn it. That's evil. I keep forgetting to turn on the double jump ability. Alright, time to turn it off. I like to add super speed to that too. Mind you, it's a lot more fun. Super speed and the super jump. Really good two combinations, and add concealment on that. Those are the three powers that I'll be getting later on. Super speed, super jump, and concealment. I don't like bathing in sewer water. It's just nasty. Even my boys' health tops. Alright, so If we go that way, we'll go back up that way, but we'll close off the circuit. So let's go get that extra XP. Okay, well, nope, no extra XP for me. Alright, let's see here. Where are we? We're in the land of the lost. When lost, blow shit up. Just checking everywhere. I don't have to heal too much, but when I do, it's interesting. I like the defense robot that I have. It gives me shields. It makes the enemy miss quite more often against my robots. Oh man, missed. Oh, he took half health. Yeah, if he would have gotten a second melee on that bot, he would have killed him so fast. Gotta be careful of that. Got that over there. Let's kill these off over here. Go collect that over there. I'm looking everywhere for stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and give you that. And let's target this guy. Alright, that's good. That was pretty easy. I liked robots because they're hard to confuse and hard to stun. That's what makes them really nice. Alright, let's see. Drop off. So we go to the drop off site. Just run away! Run away! No! Okay. The submarine's a drop-off site. Jeez. That's hilarious. Okay, drop-off canisters without breaking 4 drop-off points. According to your context, this should be the neighborhood. It looks like Longbow knows that too. Awesome. We're gonna have a Longbow party. I don't mind. Forgot what these things look like. Where are my guys? They're there. You missed that much? Damn, that's pretty sad. I missed. Ah, there's one. So that's what they look like. Alright, that's good to know. Okay, they ran away. Let's speed this up a bit. Bunny hopping. I hear it. It's upstairs. There we go. I knew I heard it. Alright, so that's 2 down. Let's speed up these longbow. They look delicious. No, there's no more in the area. Nope, don't hear it. Heard one around here somewhere. Not this way. There we go. 2 drop-off points. I believe it's going to be up in this area. There it is. That's easy. Alright, let's go ahead and back out. I could farm that whole area, but it's just not worth the time. Especially if I'm trying to get missions done. You know what? That one sounds fun. Taking out snakes. Hey, Foz. I did. Oh, that's cool. This is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying myself quite a bit here. Yeah, the next couple days I'll be doing 2 more streams around 7 o'clock Central. Just to give you a heads up on it. You should have known yesterday when I was talking about it. I messaged you about it earlier, before I even started, 20 minutes before. Anyways, back to the gaming. Alright, let's see here. More snakes to kill. Seriously, you gonna run all the way over there to shoot it? Wow, that's some snake hatred. They really hate snakes, don't they? Alright, that's a nice level up. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that hooks all the way back. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. It looks, but from what I saw, it looked really nice. I liked it. You could have just asked me. I've been just too busy for the last few days. And I'm finally caught up with everything. So now I can pay more attention to stuff off to the side. I'm trying to follow you here, but I'm having a hard time a little bit at what is going on here. Okay. I passed my testing, as I told you before, for the school busing, and I've finally freed up time and scheduling for me to schedule more games on my stream. And I added immediately the times and sessions of the stream, and they're all in the evening around 7 o'clock Central, my time, Monday through Wednesday. That's the only time I can actually stream at, because I work morning and afternoon into early evening. So I can't change the times other than what I have at the point that they are at right now. Oh, there they are. Alright, got the quest done. Okay, that question, I have a hard time understanding what you're trying to portray there. Sorry. But who? Let's discuss on Discord after your stream on. Can you clarify that a little better? That's hard to understand what you're referring to. Okay, done with the paper. Got to go back to the valet and talk what's going on there. I'm trying to understand what you're asking, yes, but it's hard to understand a little bit. Let's see, can any of this be used? This is... no, that can't be used. Can't be used. That can't be used. Okay, I can use this. And can I use this? No, I can't. Let's see. At 6:42 p.m. my time, I messaged you, hello, 20 minutes until CoH stream. That's my last message that I sent to you. I think you're talking about the timing of when I messaged you or something like that. That was 20 minutes before I started streaming. to let you know that I was going to be playing the game. Okay. You've been listening to the radio for a few minutes, waiting to hear the voice of the radio free opportunity announcer. Just as you're about to turn it off in frustration, the familiar sound of the radio, a free opportunity DJ, breaks through the middle of this pop song in a crash of static. If you've got too much crime on your mind and too much power in your hands, then we're the radio station that's got the info for you need to do your worst deeds. It's the radio free opportunity, coming to you live from our long top secret location to all of the Rogue Isles. Now we have a long play extended to cut through today for all the best parts and the worst groove on it. It's like the top 40s of the best of the worst. So if you got the time and you got the inclination, then we got the caller. And join us today on the hit list with the special guest stars Wavering, the Legacy of Chain, and the Arachnos. It's going to be a star-studded wrongdoing for whoever decides to make it their business. And my beloved listeners, whoever gets their hands on the hit list is going to find that the business is very good indeed. Make it to Wavering hit list and your business. Okay. Listen closely to the radio, the free opportunity announcer, as continues to talk. Now, the vigilante villain hunters called Wavering produced a yearly list of the biggest threats among the up-and-coming bad guys on the Rogue Isles. The list is worth a lot of money, both to know and who to plan. Probably already wondering who they can get their hands on the list, right? And you are all real villains, aren't you? Well, those Wavering types are real tight-lipped and won't just tell you where they're compelling as if it were to ask. The only people they do tell are their... just lost it. Gotta just refind it. All the villains out there are just probably already wondering how they get their part in the hands on the list, right? And you will just know where they're compelling it to ask. The only people they do tell are their sometime partners and in crime prevention. The Legacy of Chain, because they want their input on who to keep an eye on and who they just really just small change. So evildoers of the list, if you want the list will step first. You want the list, the first step would be take out the Wavering rep meeting with the Legacy of Chain and beat where to find it out of them, and the remainder that you'll have heard about and all on the radio. And there we go. Okay, we got the next mission. We got to go to Cap. So let's see, Ferry. I'm not good at reading that. It's just hard to read. The text is just so small. Yeah, there is a radio there that we were listening to in the game. That was the radio side. Correct. This is not EverQuest. This is another MMORPG that is a heroes versus villains game. And it was very popular in the past. Everything is not about City of Heroes. I play different games from time to time. And I'll stream them for a while. The 3 new games I added is City Heroes, which is this. It's a heroes versus villains MMORPG, and it's multiplayer. It's no longer live. It's funded by a separate company, organization keeping the game alive, which is really fun, and it's free to play, which is even better. And this is a really solid game to play. Then there's Icarus that I played before, so that's a different type of game style there. And Icarus is a survival game against the wilds of a toxic planet that they can't live on because the air quality is poisonous and the water is toxic. But the bioengineered animals that they brought onto the planet can live there. And then we have Helldivers 2, which I will be playing later this week, which is the third game that I added to the list. So those are the 3 new games that I decided to play on streaming. And I needed some extra stuff to stream because I wanted to make sure I have a little bit of variety. And the radio was definitely from the game itself. That's the contact in the game that I'm doing my missions with right now. That's a lot of fun. Okay, there's no beaver. It goes that way. I want to finish up down here first. Alright, there we go. Should finish up the side corridor that needs to be done. There they go. Ooh. Alright, that takes care of that. Went flying back from the hit. Sometimes the contacts that you have in the game have special noises or sounds that play with them, such as like the radio guy. But it's rare. Kind of gives it some character. I'm just keeping my robots topped off, so I have something to work with. Ow, he hit me. Okay. Interesting. I get that a lot. I don't know why. Okay, so that goes back. Ah, that's what that goes to. Okay, so that goes that way. I guess it's because probably some people think I'm just a little antisocial in some sense of the word. I don't know why they think that, but each to his own. Kind of really don't care too much about that. Man, what the heck am I fighting? So I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go in this building. It's huge. Okay, this should be the room that they're in. Yes, they're right up over there. At least they talk and let us know where they're at. Yeah, there's the representative right there. We'll clear out the area first. Good, I got the knockdown on them. That'll make it a lot easier to kill. There we go, we got the representative. Now we need to clean up the rest of the mobs. There we go. That was a little weird. A long mission there a bit. Alright, you hear the voice of the radio, free opportunity, the moment you turn on the radio. No, 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 I told you. You are caller 214. You're just too late. Our lucky caller was none other than the rising star among all the fallen, Silvra Moonstalker, one of our favorite loyal listeners. In fact, Silvra Moonstalker already is on the move. Wyvern better be ready to change Wyvern better be ready to change that list of theirs, because Silver Moonstalker already is gambling for the top place on it. And Silver Moonstalker, if you're listening, stay tuned for more lore to make the big score right after a word from our sponsors here on the radio. Radio, free opportunity. Alright, Asphalt Vision was... The voice of the radio, free opportunity, is already talking when you turn back in. We're back, and we're on the topic of the day. Wyvern's list is the biggest and the meanest of the newest of the black markets, the hit list. The big news is that one of our own, none other than Silver Moonstalker, is making a play for the list. With that, the villains are on the case. You all better be ready to bid on your copies once Silver Moonstalker has it safely tucked away. And it ain't it over yet, though. Those boys from Wyvern are crafty, and they're gonna have to have the whole thing coded up. Now, if only Silver Moonstalker had some code-breaking software to bust the Wyvern's ciphers wide open, too bad Arachnos won't lend out any of theirs. They can break anything up to the Nemesis Army's codes, of course. If Arachnos ain't willing to give, it becomes no less a true villain's duty to take. Take the encryption program you need from Arachnos. The voice of the free radio opportunity continues. So if you're looking for those code-breaking programs, you can't just rip up any Arachnos computer out of the wall and take it home. What you need is the programs, and so to get them, you need to need a living let me retake that. Computer out of the walls and take them home. What you need is the program, and to get them, you need a living. Ain't that easy, guys. Arachnos Cyber Tech to assess them and pull the copies off the network. Oh, and that tech's going to be in the base, guarded by all kinds of crazy Arachnos face breakers who won't be happy to see you. That's just the real kind of things that you have to do if you're living a career of evil. So get ready and get it to it. Wow, fun. So So we got to bust into a base, break it down, and take what we need. Just like a true villain. Alright, so we're going to go to the first place we're going to go to is the Arbiter here to get leveled up. Because we're already like 1 or 2 levels in and we haven't leveled up yet. There we go. Alright, let's chat for a moment, Arbiter. I need to train up. So we'll get a new power of choice and 10 random slots for something. Alright, train up. We didn't get any real... This is a defensive ability, so this will help me out quite a bit. Resist against hold and other stuff, and knockdown. So I went with acrobatics. No, I went with super speed at this point. Acrobatics was the next one to fix up. So we'll go over to speed. And we took super speed because this really helps out with movement. Okay. Next one is going to probably be Shadow Fall, which is going to be really nice. Checking to see if I got any new powers trained. No, I don't. Alright, so we go over here. We upgrade our stuff that we can. Sell off all this. And then we look at our powers. So what do we need here? Wow, we're running bad on our powers. Ugh. So we need 1 green, 1 yellow, 1 red. So we're going to update our powers that are going bad. One green, 1 yellow. Let's start off with that. Lowest level powers being upgraded first. Okay, that was good. And 1 yellow. That was good. Okay, so we need 3 to hit debuffs. Man, I'm going through Infinity like crazy. This is just updating and maintaining the buffs here. So we got that updated. Super jump, super speed. We're going to keep those empty for right now. So, oh, reds. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds. Wow. I don't even know if I have enough for that. I'll get as many as we can buy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is good enough. Alright, so I'll put them where they are most needed and most used. In my robots. Alright, so that did really well. So that helps out tremendously right there. Now, we go to the mission, select task, and we'll go, okay, where do we have to go? Port Oaks. Where are we? Ah. Yeah, not even there. Alright, so we got that there, and let's get to it. Whee! Oh yeah, super speed. Where is that at? There it is. Whoa! That's pretty badass that they added to that. I like that. So we'll keep that there. It gives us faster movement. Don't mind if we sneak into your secret underground base and destroy it. The forces, you force your way in past the outer defenses of the Arachno space. Now their defenders should be here in force. Yay. They're gonna beat me back and beat me silly. Do I have an extra robot for this level? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Ah, damn. So that goes up. Just making sure I explore everywhere. I don't like to leave a spot undiscovered. Man, I missed 3 times. Ooh. Yeah, with a big blast laser. Okay, nothing else. All right. There we go. What? He spawned over there? There we go. Even at the lower missions, I wish they had more NPCs to fight, you know? Like a hard mode where you have a lot of them in here and you have to go slowly instead of just trudging in here like it's a picnic picnic dessert or something. A milk run. Back off. Oh, whoa. I'm making sure that every mob is selected with the attack key, so I get them all to target the same guy at a time. So it's just mutual destruction of everything in the round. Okay. Did I miss something? Must have. Rats. They must have confused me with something here. You gotta look up on the ceiling and stuff like that. Because sometimes they put things up on a second level area where you won't see it normally on your first move. You just have to, you know, jump around and kind of figure it out. It should be here. Kidnap a technician. I have not come across that field. Okay, that technician should have been around here. Is he cowering in one of the rooms here? He has to be cowering. Let's check the room very carefully. Okay, it's not in this one. Bet he's in an out-of-way place that I have not checked or come across yet. Yep, it was a spot that I did not go to. That's what it was. I can't believe I missed that twice. Yeah, it's so dark in here. It's like you can easily miss stuff. And they don't attack you right away, which is actually kind of funny, so it makes it hard for you to locate them. So it was an up end. Oh, I gotta take that off. Yeah, for my healing setup, I usually keep 3 slots to hit, 3 slots to heal. Ooh, barely saved him. Have that guy shooting him at range too, which really hurt. There he is. Yeah, that's the most people I had in one group fight. I'm barely keeping my robots up. Oh, okay, got it. Nice. That was a little fun. I'm just sitting there trying to figure out where the heck do I go? Alright, contact the radio. Okay, radio free opportunity is already broadcasting when you tune in, and that's why it's called the word on the street. But you've got better. You've got the word on the airways with the radio. Radio free opportunity. Now, if you've been a good listener, you have been paying attention, then you've probably heard that Silver Moonstalker's already way ahead of you, and you already almost has the wavering list in hand, with the location where to get the put together and the programs to break the codes and to read it. Silver Moonstalker's almost there. That's what's left, is getting it. And my loyal listeners, getting it is never easy. Tune right back when the time is right and you'll get ready to hear all about it. Ask about available missions. The hit list. It takes modding. It takes the maddening minutes to find it out, but suddenly the announcer explodes on the middle of the rock power ballad in the blast of static. Tune in, power up, and break it out. It's your number one station for misanthropic information. It's the radio, free opportunity. Well, as all you loyal listeners know, the stage is set. Now, all that's left to find out is if Silver Moonstalker can take it all the way and actually get the list. You better watch out, though, Silver Moonstalker. Wyverns ain't going to let you get away with this easily. And we want to see who's at the top of the list. Steal the hit list from the Wyvern. Okay, radio free opportunity announcer doesn't even pause for a breath, but keeps talking. The Wyvern base is the place, but only one villain knows where to go. And once Silver Moonstalker gets there, there ain't gonna be easy. The list is going to be defended, and those defenders are going to have to take a big fall. And that's not all. To get that list to be worth every penny and peso and euro of the dinero, it's got to be the only copy left. The only way to do that is to destroy all of the Wyvern's research so that they won't be able to make another copy. So Silver Moonstalker, if you're listening, you should know what to do to get bust some white mask faces, because we want to hear it all about it on the radio, free opportunity. That radio character is fun. Alright, we're going to go level first. So it's making sure you stay at level and do what you need to do. Alright. So leaving the Arachno base, which I'm surprised they let me out the door without being attacked. Which I would expect them to be right outside the door on top of attacking me. You know what I mean? There we go. Alright. New power level. Please. Train up. So I get 2 enhancements. So I said 1 stamina. And what was it? We can keep that for now. I think Protector Bot would be fine. And we gotta put a defense in place. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna head over to here. So I believe he takes a defense. Defense buff. And energy. Endurance. To continue pumping my endurance up. So give you an idea, we got a lot of defense plus 67%. That's a lot of endurance recovery. So we got 10% on everything except for damage. That's good. So we're leveling up on that as well. Alright, get to Port Oaks. Get the hit list. We gotta go all the way over there to get the hit list. Okay, this is the office. It's nice. It won't be after what you've done. It won't be after what you've done with it. But it's nice right now. I'm gonna try to see if I can summon up another bot. Nope, can't pull up that one, or... Nope, can't pull up either. Not this level. Man, I'm missing a bot. But I'm still able to kill them as normal. Man, one of them is accurate. Good. I love the building styles that they have in this game. It's much more comprehensive than, say, what's that one game? Oh, I'm trying to think of a similar game that uses buildings. Helldivers 2, when you're inside, they don't have inside buildings, but they have outside. But when inside buildings you do have access is blown apart. But still, it feels more intricate. There's another game that I'm thinking of too, but I don't remember it. It's been a long time for some of those games. There's a lot of older games that I used to play and we're really good at. This is another one of those games that I really like because of the old style and the way it plays. It's very functional for how old it is. It's really fun. You get your keys set up for movement and control binding, and you can literally do anything in this game. And this game gives you audio cues to get through stuff, so it's pretty nice. So you can find everything you need. there you go. Nice thing about this game too is if they're in line of path of one another back and forth, they can literally shoot it through their enemies and hit the people behind them and make it easier to deal with them. I mean, look at how many levels I earned since I started playing. I went up quite a few. So I got one more research tablet to find and beat the Guardian. So that's going to be down here. Probably one more level. There you go. Fall on your ass and die. Yeah, the flying ones are a pain in the butt. I forgot about those ones. That's really annoying. Okay, nothing down here. Oh, it's point blank and you still couldn't hit him. Nothing up there. You can usually just jump up and look at the second level of things to see where things are at, to see how it handles and whether or not it's close. It's over here. I think it's behind there or up there. It's up there. now I gotta find the last resource pile. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm listening for an audio cue, if you understand what I'm referring to. And I'm just going behind everything I can find. Alright. It's not that. Not that. Go down a level. I just gotta find it. I must have missed it on the first pass. It went up that way. Not going up, going down. There we go. Knew I passed it up. Luckily it wasn't all the way down on the first floor. That would have sucked. Alright, we got it done. Nice. Alright, back to contact radio. As the final bids come in for the hit list, it turns you in to find the radio free opportunities are already playing. We've got the ones to hear and the ones making the normal folks fear. It's the radio free opportunity. And the talk of the day is none other than Silver Moonstalker. We have only hope that you're enjoying all those ill-gotten gains. Silver Moonstalker. Wavering's gonna reel from this for a while, but we all have one big question. Silver Moonstalker, did you put yourself on the top of the list? Come on, you can tell us. No, wait. You don't have to tell us one thing. Of course you did, because you made the Wavering put you up there, because you learned about it, and that's all that happened. And because you listened to the broadcast of the Outskirts, the backbeats and the beat downers and the ones and the only the radio free opportunity. Ask about contact. Okay, that's it about contact, because we just made that contact really happy. We have no paper quest. We have Dr. Graves again. Well, Silver Moonstalker, you have come by to engage in witty banter, possibly involving a smartening and underlying threats towards my physical well-being, or perhaps you're simply here to discuss weather on the bright and sunny day. I'll let you guess which one of the two I'll believe. Ask about a mission. Hearts of Darkness, Price of Victory, Striking the Wind. While I'm sure you are eager to reap the benefits of our benefactor's selection, I am after your reward will be delayed somewhat. Our benefactor has placed conditions upon your eventual meeting, the first of which is that you'll have to seek out and kill all the remaining contestants. Having seen your interactions with those combatants, I'm pretty sure they won't object to this new contract. Are you kidding? I've been itching to do this ever since we started. Of course you have. Unfortunately, this is otherwise a simple task is complicated by one of your following contestants. As far as I can tell, Zypher is immortal, and immortally can be quite an obstacle for a would-be assassin. Thankfully, I have prepared just for the occasion. I have arranged for you to speak with a Fate Weaver, an oracle of sorts, to aid you in defeating your enemy. If it is all that possible for Zypher to be killed, the Fate Weaver will know. Dr. Graves leans in close with his unblinking eyes and focuses his eye on you. Do be careful when speaking to the Fate Weaver, Silver Moonstalker. I have not informed her of our little game. As the member of Arachnos, highly recommended you to do the same. Alright. Sounds like I got a devious secret meetings to deal with. And that's in the Capua. So we go back to the Capua. Alright. And I have a level up too. Damn, I keep getting so many level ups. Quartermaster. Alright, I'll get a new power, 1 recipe, and 10 more item enhancement placements. Okay, jeez. Ha! I get to have fun with this. Okay. Choose train up skill power. We got Shadowfall available. We'll take that. Let's see what does this do. Envelops you nearby in a shroud defense. Does not grant invincibility, but does make you harder to detect. Even if you are discovered, Shadowfall grants a bonus to defense, bonus to all attacks, resistances, and fear, while reducing energy, negative energy, and psionic damage. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty sweet. I'll take that. There we go. Alright, so now we go to this guy. Talk to him for a bit. Sell off my enhancements. Try to get as much as I can out of it. Alright, so I'll need to see if I get another robot at 16. That'll be nice if I do. I should get one of the three here. But no. Man, this is just bad. I just have not gotten my third robot yet. Alright, so I don't know when I'll get it. I don't remember when I get it, but it's kind of sucks. Alright, so enhance defense, resistance, endurance, recharge, speed, enhance defense. Okay. Alright, so what is red here? One green, one yellow. One yellow. One green. What I'm doing is buying the immediate ones that I have to get switched out, so that way they stay current. And they don't weaken too much. So my powers stay strong as ever. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it makes me much harder to see. Alright, contacts, mission. Confront the Fate Weaver. So, go to Cap. We in Cap? Alright, Siltown Moonstalker. You have come as expected. Yes, I needed to ask you about. I'm aware. You will wish to kill the elemental avatar, a bold plan, if a foolish one. One is likely to stab the ocean to death as to slay a primordial element. Your powers, though potent, cannot harm what has taken form. So you're willing to tell me? So you're telling me it's impossible to kill Zypher? To kill him, yes. However, there is objects that combine the avatar of Zyphernus Minor to its corporeal form. If those objects were destroyed, he would not die. He would, however, cease to exist in any meaningful way. To you, that is. I can describe to you those objects and direct you to them, but the fates would demand an appropriate price as compensation for that gift. A price. Do you want my soul, or I'm not really using it? Fool. The fates have no need for a solitary immortal soul. What the fates demand is balance. Showing you Zypher's weakness, I grant you the opportunity for a great reward, namely, the ability to carry out your foolhardy mission. To balance this, the fates will demand greater risk. Just justify this boon. You will find that Zypher's powers have become stronger, that he has become more resilient. This will be the hand of the fates. It cannot be avoided. So, I can learn Zypher's weakness, but he'll become stronger when I do. Essentially, yes. This is what the price is for the fates ask after all. Are you willing to pay the price? I am, Fate Weaver. Very well. The avatar of Zyphernus Minor uses two anchors in this world. The cardinal altars, and which bind him to the mortal realm, and the Eye of the Storm, which wears as a belt to retain his corporeal form. When you harm him, he'll likely return to his natural state, where you'll be unable to inflict any damage upon him. Perform this ritual and summoning upon his altar, and he will return to the state where he can be harmed. Weaken him enough, and you will be able to remove and destroy the eye. The Fate Weaver directs you to Zypher's lair, where the altar is located. Your fate is now in your own hands, Silra Moonwalker. Do not falter. Zypher's days are numbered. Ooh, this is a big mission. This is in a level 20 area too, and I'm only 16, so I'm barely getting in there. But anyways, it's gonna be fun. Oh wow, he's really hidden himself. From all the junk littering the entrance, you guess Zypher has been retained some of his gold bricker devotees. Fantastic. Yeah, try to hit me. This is just going to be a whiff show for him. He's got -3, -30% debuff on him. He's not going to be able to do anything to me. His banter is hilarious. Yeah, he's missing a lot more than he would. Yeah, with all the buffs I'm giving myself and my pets, it's just hilarious. Oh, he killed one. And then he'll get his lit up ability. Yep, there we go. I'm just making sure to clean out the area. This build doesn't have very many personal attacks because it's all in the support attack abilities that it has to it. So you're more of a support to your bots. But that's the good thing. You can also be a support to the team as you go through doing team stuff too. Oh, I forgot to read it. Oh man, that is like the lamest thing ever. Listening to the Fates is like totally cheating. I mean, yeah, they made me stronger, I guess, but that doesn't make it fair. And it's going to take me so freaking long to make another body like this. This is the worst day ever. Well, where's the alternative, you know? There's an alternative, you know? What? Come on, dude. Don't play with me. I know you've been itching to get rid of me since, like, the first time we met. Just get it over with already. I'm only here because Graves sent me here. Yeah. That's what I thought. Wait, what? You explained to Zypher that Graves sent you to do, and your intent was eventually to betray him. Dude, you're like the shadiest villain I ever met. You're gonna ambush him, and after you already won, you're gonna now... You're a new kind of crazy, I swear. Well, if you're gonna... let me keep my body, dude, I'm in. Just let me know when it's going to be down, and I'll be there. I'll keep that in mind, Zypher. Oh, that is just nuts. So basically, instead of destroying him, we just basically recruited him. That's pretty snarky. That's great. So we go to Kappa, to the Fate Weaver. So you return, and yet the wind still howls. Your mission has failed. You can feel the Fate Weaver staring at you, despite the fact that you cannot see your eyes, and yet it has not. How? How did you? The Fate Weaver chuckles at you, her tongue sounding metallic and hollow. Fool, I am a Fate Weaver. I possess knowledge that exceeds beyond your time. I do not need your help in determining the outcome of your deeds. As you are no longer attempting to kill the Avatar, the Fates are no longer applying his powers. You may find, however, that the Fates may play a significant role in your future. How so? You wish to attain power, as does any other of your kind. The Fates can grant you that power. But again, there is always a price. If you wish it, I can allow you to reap the greater rewards from your deeds. Your powers would grow faster. You would acquire greater riches, and you would become infamous. And yet, all this would come to only at the cost of constant struggle. Each foe you face will become more formidable than the last, and your strength will never seem enough. It's the price of the Fates would ask of you, should you wish to make it a bargain. Seek me out. I'll consider it Fate Weaver. Return to Fate Weaver. Okay, so who do I talk to next? Oh, so you return. Our benefactor has decided that reducing Zephyr to the harmless gust of wind was sufficient. Most importantly, Zephyr has been removed as a connection between our benefactor and these little games. Your next task will not be easy. Should require less creativity this time. Ask about missions. Okay, the next target in your murderous victory lap would be Omnicore. Should you know what I specifically request, she would become your next target. I'm sure the wait has been killing you. Unfortunately for us, it seems that Omnicore has gone into hiding, and I'm not aware of her current location, however. For the moment, you see a flash of what might have been a smirk on Dr. Graves. It is such harder to disappear in the rogue isles than most realize. Oh, do you have any way to track her down? Not quite. I simply know what could necessarily be the reason to truly vanish like this in a lawless place. For instance, in order to not be discovered, Omnicore will likely attempt to change her appearance if she has not yet already done so. Thus, she would be drawn to the services of facemakers who would facemakers with surgical skills that are already on par with my own. Seek out facemakers, and I am sure you will find Omnicore's trail. Pursue it relentlessly, trace it to the end, and when you find Omnicore, Dr. Graves' face remains motionless, but his eyes glint with a murderous glee. Kill her slowly. Wow. Alright, that's a fun one. I gotta kill her slowly. And slowly means slowly. Okay, I got about another 40 minutes of gaming, so I'll go ahead and take that all up and do that and have fun with this. So we'll continue on for another 40 minutes. So we're going to go over an hour of time and just continue enjoying this game. So hopefully you'll stay with me and enjoy the rest of the show. I'll continue to read where I can and keep the storyline going as best as possible. And continue to level up, of course. We go to Face Hunterville. This is the place where they keep all the face hunters. What is this? Oh, okay, I see, I get it. Okay, welcome to the Face Maker. We have everything on hand as it takes to make you a new you. I bet you say that to everyone that comes in here. Well, of course I do. Didn't you expect that I would treat you extra special because the Facemaker stopped shortly, eyeing you suspiciously. Wait, you're not here for a makeover, are you? What do you want? Why are you here? I need to know if someone named Omnicore has requested your services. And why would I tell you something like that? I happen to respect a little thing called doctor-patient confidentiality. Besides, if I went around blabbing about every operation, I'd never get it done. Villains like you wouldn't even ever use my services then. Would you? Would they? No sense in getting a new face if everyone knows what it looks like. Villains like me? Of course. Some come in wanting to flee the authorities, others just want to look more imposing, or whatever it is. I can make it happen. My surgical team is the best in the business, and you can take that to the bank. Well, you probably wouldn't want to. The bank here in Cap keeps getting robbed, but that's not the point, is it? What I'm getting at is that it doesn't reveal patient history to anyone. Got it? Let's start over. Hi, I'm a face maker. I'm the face unmaker. I'm about to unmake your face. Whoa. Now. There's no need for that. Calm down. Face maker ponders the predicament after the moment and grins at you. I've had a change of policy. I still won't reveal my patient's history, but technically the lady you're talking about wasn't ever a patient. She came in for consultation. That's it. Really, do tell. She wanted me to make her unrecognizable. She said that she had some nasty person after her. I assumed that was you, and she needed to disappear for a while. I told her I could do it, but when we reached the point where she had to pay her gear, she refused. The crazy woman threw a fit right then and there in my studio, screaming about how we were trying to take her power away or something, and she's a loony one at that. After that, she stalked out, muttering something about robbing a bank. That's all I know, at least I saw her. Alright. See you around, Facemaker. Facemaker wrinkles her nose at you. Well, next time maybe you can get some work done. I don't care for traffic that isn't business, understand? Whatever. Oh, that's so hilarious. I'm the face unmaker. Pretty original. That would remind me of something of the Joker would pull, you know? Yeah, what do you want? I do not know you, and I am not sure what you could want from me. I'm here about information, Boris. I'm looking for a woman named Omnicore. Omnicore? I don't know the name. I knew many names, but I do not know this one. I am sorry I could not help you further. Maybe if I describe her: silver armor, perpetual scowl, bad temperament. Silver armor. Boris brows burrow in concentration, looks up suddenly, and bursts into billowing laughter. Oh, you are talking about my little Lushkuk. Your little Lushkuk? Yes, I have known her for a very long time. I did not know she gave herself a name, but her demeanor is unmistakable. The person you describe must be her. And she lets you call her that? I laugh some more. Nah, she tells me she'll kill me every time I call her this, and yet I am still here. So she must not hate it at all, much as she says. Lushka was here very recently. In fact, she told me she had needed money and quickly. And when you need money quickly, you speak to Boris. Boris pulls up his I can't read that. Boris' chest puffs up with pride. Right. As you gave her some money. No. I do not give money so easily. Ha ha ha. What I give are jobs. My Lushka and I were having an understanding, yes. And if I see a good opportunity, perhaps a good heist, this is when I'd speak with her and give her a good job, and she brings me the money. And we both take it and our share and have our say. Actually, beneficial agreement. I see. So she needed money and robbed a bank. And then what? Burr shrugs at you. We split our shares and she went on her way. I'm sure she headed money all the green gizmos, and she was consistently making terrible little things that could make a grown man soil himself. Ha ha ha. Boris shakes his head and smiling fondly. My Luguska is always making things. One time I'm pretty sure I'm done with talking with you. Okay, that's cute. Still a nice little conversation. Oh, I gotta climb another wall. Whee! Go mountain climbing. Ooh. Back up, forward thrust. Whee! Yeah, they toned down super speed. Technical technology, quartermaster. Speak, citizen. What is it you want from me? I was wondering if an armored woman came by recently to purchase parts from you. Yes, there was a woman of that description who purchased some recently. I believe her name was Omnicore. Ah, well then, that was easier than I thought. No problem, citizen. I'm happy to share my transactions histories with you free of charge. The sinister grin appears on the quartermaster's face. Of course, Omnicore made some very high-end purchases from me. She seemed to be putting together a dangerous tech together. Why, if I were you, I would think twice about confronting her. At least, equipped with what you are, equipped as you are now. As I am now. What do you mean? Why, I merely meant to suggest that Omnicore spent a small fortune on devices I sold her. She probably has something very sinister planned. You might not be able to handle whatever she's got in store for you. On the other hand, I have a number of devices that might be able to bolster your own powers with those that might have become a match for Omnicore, and you might be able to survive your upcoming encounter. Wait, are you serious? You're trying to get me to buy from you? Well, I suppose if your powers don't interact properly with my adventures, another quartermaster might be able more appropriate for your needs, and truly, you're not required to purchase anything from anyone. I'm merely stating that your chances would be greater if your powers were operating at optimal capacity. If they were, I wouldn't enhance them properly. Then you wouldn't stand a chance. Okay, I get it. Can you tell me where Omnicore went after she bought from you? Luckily for you, I don't plant tracking devices on all my merchandise. I'll even give you her coordinates for free of charge. Now all you have to worry about is not dying when you meet her. Remember, citizen, if you need the strength of a secure Arachnos, can help for a price. Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately. Wow, he just gave her up like that. Yeah, I don't normally plant trackers, but this one is a special case. I'm loving this. The snappy, witty comments. Okay. Yeah, the only reason I'm not getting hit hard by her is because I have this shielding and the debuff set upon her. Just toggling away. I better turn off my run stuff so I can get back stuff. There she goes. Finish it, Silver Moonstalker. I will not sit idly by while you gloat over my defeat. I don't recall ever taking orders from you, Omnicore. Huh. Do you insist upon delaying your triumph so that you may insult me further? Typical. I should never understand how I could be beaten by someone like you. Tempting to be sure, but alas, I did not come here to kill you. Omnicore falls silent, generally shocked at your statement. I would suspect you of trickery if I thought you had any further advantage going. Silver Moonstalker, explain yourself. How do you feel about Dr. Graves, Omnicore? My hatred for Dr. Graves is overshadowed by my hatred of you, Silver Moonstalker. The two of you combined efforts to see my downfall. It was the greatest shame I have ever endured. That's what I thought. How would you like to kill him for me? How would I... Wait, Silver Moonstalker, you're more devious than I originally thought. If the prize of my life was a partnership in the murder of Dr. Graves, I would gladly accept. You can call Omnicore. You can feel Omnicore's glare from behind her faceplate. But know this, Silver Moonstalker. The moment Graves folly, now, and I will be sworn enemies once more. Do not expect me to forget your transgressions against me. Mark my words, I will be the last thing you'll ever see. I wouldn't have any other way, Omnicore. So we had a nice little conversation with Omnicore to get her acceptance to what was going to happen next. Nice. Alright, contacts. I trust you sufficiently enjoyed yourself. I freely admit I never had any fondness for Omnicore. I forget I was not present to witness her demise. More important, I think it's the fact that your pretty rivalry with her can no longer distract you from your task. Your next target will be the most dangerous for you by far. I hope you are prepared. Silver Moonstalker, it is time for you to face Crosscut. He's immortal as any man. He has neither gone into hiding nor has prepared an elaborate trap for you. The way to him is open and clear. You heard reports that he is currently residing in a warehouse in Capital, and I have specified the location for you. Sounds like this will be simple enough then. Simply yes, but hardly easy. I want to caution you not to underestimate Crosscut, Silver Moonstalker. It is my behalf that we have yet to see Crosscut's true skills in this combat. He has a tendency to play with his opponent to satisfy his perverse sadistic desires. I do not know he will react to his life truly being threatened. Regardless of the risk, you must complete this task. If you can kill Crosscut, Silver Moonstalker, then you may be stronger enough to do it. Dr. Graves stops abruptly and stares at you for an uncomfortable amount of time. I had said too much already. Now go. You know what you need to do. That's actually kind of fun. Oh, I got another paper mission too. Sweet. So we'll get the paper mission done after the next mission. But it is time to call it. Nope, we got 20 more minutes. So we got this mission to do next. So first we had playmates to go after in a playful game, and now we're trying to kill them all, but we're recruiting them all in secret to kill Dr. Graves. This is becoming more and more fun as we progress. Ah, snakes again. Crosscut must be toying with someone new. Yeah, they can say so much more in melee combat and everything. Oh, I don't know, man. I was smashing up some loser's car when I started to get a whiff of the smell, and I was like a window cleaner and something. Next thing I know, I wake up here, and the guy's crosscut is standing over me and tells me I need to play some kind of game with him, and then he makes a little spook of all things, snake things, and shows up, and man, I just don't know what's going on. Wow, sounds like a blast. I know, right? I think the karma's out for the whole whack or something. Look, man, I can't take these things, and I certainly don't want to tangle with cross-cut a mano. It seems like you have the handle of those snake dudes, and you say you're looking for cross-cut. Mind taking me with you? No, I don't need you weighing me down. Oh man, I promise. I know that these things are a bit much for me to handle, but I won't be fighting them myself. I can expect you. Think about it, man. You can get one of them distracted, and I'm a blast from what I behind. And one of them distracted, and I can blast one of them from behind. We can be like partners, or word partners. Your level and stare and the thug without withering. That stops short of finishing his sentence. No, not partners. I misspoke. I'd be more like lackey. Just don't get in my way. Finish these off, see if that trigger the mission. Alright, Crosscut's severely wounded, but doesn't seem to be registering a significant amount of pain. Silver Moonstalker, you've been very naughty girl. You interfered with my game and broke my toys. You even took my favorite one and kept it for yourself. Does that make me smile? Not one bit. I've got a new game for you, Crosscut. Much more fun than this one. Oh? I don't know, Silver Moonstalker. I've been having a lot of fun in here, and now here we play a game with me too. If you stay with me, I'm sure we could come to some wonderful times together, unless, of course, your game is as fun as you say. How would you like to play a game with Dr. Greaves? I'd join in for the fun. Crosscut recoils from you. You want to play with Dr. Greaves? Why? He never smiles, not one bit. It's not fun playing with someone that doesn't smile. His eyes aren't pretty at all. I hear he can't be killed. You could play with him forever. Crosscut nods eagerly at you. Ooh, that does sound like fun, Silver Moonstalker. You think of the best games. I want to play with Dr. Reese too. But before we play, would you like one favor from you? Please, Silver Moonstalker, pretty please. What is it, Crosscut? I'll swear, if you try to... I just want my favorite toy back, Silver Moonstalker. He's my favorite toy ever. And I don't want to start a new game until I'm finished playing with him. Crosscut giggles at you. I'm sure my entire body is shivering with delight. I promise it won't take long. Oh, is that all? Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out. Crosscut immediately snaps his gaze to the skull accompanying you. Oh, thank you, Silver Moonstalker. I won't be long. Right? I'll see you soon. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, so funny. Why did he do that? I'm getting sick and tired of having to change this. There we go. That is so funny. It's changing the fucking... Alright, so that is time for the evening to get done. I want to thank you all for watching me play City Heroes Homecoming. It's been a lot of fun. It's a free-to-play game. If you would like to try it out and give it a try and have a lot of fun, you can. Just go to look for CoH or City of Heroes Homecoming on Google, and it'll take you to the proper place. The game is free to play. There is no monthly fees. Everything is unlocked. That means all cosmetics, all costumes, all poses, all special graphics and stuff that you ever want to put onto your character. It's all accessible to you. There's no unlocking anything. So give it a try, have some fun, and enjoy. It's a really great old game. You'll have to reset your bind keys a little bit, but once you do that, you're pretty much set. And you can play it however you want. And it's really easily workable with how you can set your movements and keybinds up. Anyhow, again, we'll see you tomorrow with Icarus. We'll be coming back and playing with that, and that'll be at 7 o'clock Central. Have a good night. Be safe. Be well, everyone. Take care. Silf Talon out.